Can you talk to us a little bit about how long you've been doing the market reporting and like how your system maybe has changed from the first time that you've done it to now? Because I'm sure you've got it dialed in at this point.
I mean, I haven't done it in a little bit, to be honest with you, but it's good timing that we're talking about this. So I'm sure you can all relate to this, or maybe I'm the only one, but I doubt that I am. But because we know so much, because we're so engaged as great realtors, we love to, like, when somebody asks us a real estate question, like, my answers are spewing out in rainbow, little Reddit, thinking I'm fucking smart right now, and this person's just sitting there like, okay. So I'm talking about that specifically because it's what sparked my interest in like getting deeper and more knowledgeable about doing market reports more effectively, because I was obsessed with the idea of like, how can I best answer the how's the market question? And I find that, often I'm guilty as charged here too, but even today, like, nobody's interested in your monthly market stats. That's just a regurgitation of what your office puts out there, right? Like, the idea is like, how can I actually be helpful? Like, that's been the theme of what we've been talking about for the past however many minutes. Like, let's get some real meaning and intent behind the things that we're doing. Otherwise, we're just going through the motions, and it makes no freaking sense. Like when I hear an agent come to me and tell me that they're so busy, they don't have time to do X, Y, and Z. We look at their schedule and they're spending like 6 hours editing an Instagram reel or a YouTube video or something like that. Like, it's just not the best use of your time. And I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. I went off on a total tangent. But the
market stats.
No, I know. I was relating that to something, and I completely went off on a tangent. But so I was obsessed with the idea of answering the how's the market question, and I just wasn't finding a way to answer it properly. And then I was just, as I dug into it, just data dumping on answering the how's the market question. And I'm like, okay, I got to find a way to focus this better. So in our market, I don't know where you're watching this from, but like in our market in Toronto, we get monthly stats from our real estate board that come out. That's fairly generalization of like the 416 or the GTA, a fairly broad area. And I found too many people were focused on those broad data points and painting the entire market with the same brush. But if you know anything about Toronto, you know that we're a city of like micro communities that respond very differently to market changes. In 2008, when the entire world was melting down, Toronto just took a chill and maybe adjusted 5% and then popped off again right after. Like, we respond very, very differently to global things like that. So anyway, I had to learn a ton about that, and I just started writing it. And I started writing and writing and writing. But then I realized that I needed to create my own data. So if you're doing your market reports, you've got to understand, number one, where are your clients? Like, who are your clients? Where do they work? Where do they live? And then outline those neighborhoods. And if you're in your MLS and you have the ability to draw like custom shapes and stuff like that, you've got to create your own search areas to create your own market reports for your people. You're not Benjamin Tull or like some massive celebrity economist. Nobody cares about your market reports. So the moment that I stopped making market information for everyone and just started making market information for my clients, then that's when things changed, and I was able to be more consistent with it, because now it mattered to me and it mattered to other people, and the people being those that have already trusted us with their business.